Hello again, family and friends. I'm here with my son John, out here in the deep jungle of the Philippines. As you can see, my water got a little green from all the constant rain and not being able to run the pumps because no sun, because of such thick overcast clouds. So I had to treat it extra double, probably a triple dose of some chlorine shock, 2 gallons of liquid chlorine. Then I put additional 10 tablets, and then we brushed the pool, and then now we're gonna, in a couple hours, vacuum the bottom of the pool. It'll clear up after a few hours, but it's really terrible because I'm having to pay for this electricity, but I don't have a choice because the pool's in a bad condition right now. Right, John? Right. So John and I are doing our morning walk here. Come on, buddy. And trying to get that pool back in condition. It's if you know anything about a swimming pool, I mean, it's a daily battle. Once in a while you can get by 2-3 different times with not caring for it, but not much. See, like right now, 800 watts, 1,000 watts, and maybe 500 watts. So we're still under maybe 500 watts from paying for the electricity. We're paying for most of it right now, but as you can see, the sun's trying to get through there, but it's still so thick. And yesterday it rained non-stop all night, all day yesterday. Hi, buddy. Hi, what's that? You have a stick? A stick. Oh. Are you? Yes, this is a van. Are you gonna go in a van too? Okay.
I have to finish my food.
Okay, you're gonna go in the van. Okay, me and John gonna walk, okay? You gonna come with us? Okay, let's go. Come on. Where are you going?
I have to finish my food.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, go.
I just want to prepare him so that he can walk with you.
Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, John. So yeah, it's a battle this time.
Careful,
You're gonna
it's
walk for a
slippery.
while, Leonardo? Okay. Yeah, the pool's always a battle, especially deep jungle, right? And it's hard to believe, but all the foliage, the green foliage everywhere, right? Everything is green because it's a jungle. Leaves, coconut ferns, branches, everything is green. But everything gets so dirty. See all this dirt that collects on the driveway? See how black it gets? That's just from particles coming down from all the foliage. And you get this constantly throughout the year, but you see it even more when it's wet. So rainy season, everything turns just black. And even my roofs, I painted them all white, they're black. Dark brown or black most of the time now. And that's just from all that dead particles coming off of all the leaves and stuff throughout the jungle. So once or twice a year, I'll pressure wash, spray the driveway and get it all clean again. But now that it's rainy season, I probably won't do it until the end of March to prepare to be nice and clean for the dry season again. So yeah, we're just walking around. Come on, John. Come on, buddy. And Leonardo loves his little stick. He loves carrying a stick. So yeah, we're paying for maybe 3/4 of the electricity right now. And it's what, 9:30. So really my peak time isn't until 10 a.m. So 10 to 2 is my peak hours for electrical production, whatever that will be according to whatever the clouds are doing. Right, buddy? Is there a kitty there? Kitty. Yeah, don't hit the kitty with the stick, okay? He's trying to find more words, but when he gets, he understands words and everything. He has it in his brain what he wants to say, but when it gets to his mouth, it's a bit, because he's trying to say the words that's in his brain, but his mouth can't say them. So that's the problem he has right now. It's a delayed speech. It's he has a very slight autistic condition, but he's mostly normal. He's not like John, but totally walking on his toes and covering his ears all the time. But John's in a good mood most of the time. You know, he eats well and he swims twice a day and all that. He has a good life here, and he's surrounded by his family that loves him. That's the main thing. I kind of feel sorry for some of these autistic kids. They get put into, and John was like that when he was like 4 or 5 years old. There was like 3 teams of people that would come over to the house every I think at least 3 times a week, sometimes more often, depending on the team's schedule. They had a whole schedule around times they'd come and do speech therapy and do ABA training. ABA is the really big training for the younger autistic kids. And we've been training Leonardo a little bit, trying to teach him words and stuff, and he really loves the educational videos. Come on, buddy. About words and numbers. He really loves numbers. And he can count to 10 when he wants to. He's really a stubborn boy. Yeah, maybe that's probably because of me and my wife are both real stubborn. But you never know about kids, right? And there's a lot of kids I've been hearing that lately, friends, family, acquaintances, relatives, whatever. A lot of the kids now, they have delayed speech, whether they have autistic traits or not. Their speech ain't coming out until 4, 5, sometimes 6 years old. So there's a delay there. What it's from, I don't know. It's whatever conditions. So, and with John, you know, he was diagnosed with autism at age 3, 3.5, about the same age Leonardo is. Leonardo is not quite 3.5. He's like 3 years, 4 months now, in just a couple of days. What? 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 Is your stomach have a hurt? Huh? What's wrong to your stomach? You gonna eat? Are you gonna be hungry? Okay, come on. Come on, John. Are you getting tired, Leonardo? Okay, let's go. And it's just this whole speech delay thing is pretty prevalent now. You know, talking to people, it's pretty prevalent in kids now. But I had a reading delay when I was in grade school. I was in like what you call the slow readers groups or classes when I was in like 1st, 2nd grade. But then by 3rd grade, I was okay. But still, that's like 7, 8 years old, right? So maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Whoa, whoa. That's a stick. Big stick. Good job. Come on. Let's go. Keep walking. Yeah, I really don't like this time of year. It's really depressing. I lived in Vegas area for what, 10, 15 years, and it was really, I mean, every day you wake up, it's pretty much a clear day. If there's any clouds in the sky, it was pretty rare. And that's what I really loved about Vegas. So you could make any kind of plans you wanted to make and go anywhere you wanted to. What's wrong? You're holding Daddy? Why? You don't want to walk anymore? Huh? Okay, well, we're gonna keep, we have to keep walking. Mommy? Yes? You're gonna have to take the butter. He's done walking already.
Oh, come here.
Go see Mommy.
Come, Mommy.
Go, Mommy. He can run pretty good. He's starting to gain weight now. This last 2 weeks, he's really starting to gain weight, where for like 6 months, he wouldn't gain any weight. He's just growing taller. So now he's trying to put on some pounds. He was between 36 and 38 pounds for 6 months, and now he's getting close to 40 pounds, which is good. John's 136 the last time I weighed him last week. And that's a gain of only like 2 or 3 pounds from what he has been the 3-4 months before that. But he's starting to gain more muscle weight now because we're walking a lot more than we were before. And I wish he would be more active in the pool, and he will be once my foot's completely healed. There's still one spot there on my toe that's an open wound. I'm changing the bandage every 4 days, and it's getting real close now where I can just start being normal with it. And then I can swim every day, almost every day, with John and Leonardo, because both of them just love the water. They just love swimming, but John needs somebody with him to be active in the pool. Otherwise, he just kind of meanders around and doesn't really put no exercise into it. He's just relaxing in the pool. Yeah, so he's having a good time. Once in a while, he'll get mad and pissed off about something, but it's not very often. Maybe 10 to 20% of the time, he'll have a anger episode, but it doesn't last long. It might last 15, 20 minutes. Then he'll be laughing again. So today, I haven't seen him be mad once yet. He's been really happy. So I think this exercise has been really good for him. More exercise too, because he seems to be better mood, better everything. So that's good. I'm happy about that. So yeah, it's just the jungle life. We're like December now. We've had three events the last couple weeks for pool parties, birthday parties and stuff, and most likely we'll get at least another 2 before the end of the month. At least that was the way it was last year. So another 2 or 3 maybe, if we're lucky. And so I need to really keep this pool in a good, pristine condition, no matter what the cost of the electricity is for me. It's twice as hard in the wet season with all the extra rain and all the extra debris and stuff from rain, windstorms that come through, and I just can't stand it when it's this green tint, and it's cloudy. Yeah, it's not good. So I'll let this run no matter what happens, even if it rains. I'm gonna let this pool pumps run till at least 2 p.m. and probably another hour we'll vacuum. Then see what it's like tomorrow. That's all you can do. So basically we're just doing family stuff, watching movies, doing our chores around here, just taking care of John's schedule and trying to feed John and the butta as best we can, as much as they want as far as the carnivore diet. Carnivore keto diet, 75 to 80% meat and eggs, and the other is vegetables. Usually we're eating right now is green beans, carrots, and cabbage. And we just have a tiny bit of that. And then the kids will have a small bowl, very small bowl of papaya and apples. And if we have bananas, a little bit of banana. And you know, if there's any fruits that are in season, like this last 2 times at the market, we got pomelo. My God, pomelo. I challenge everybody out there. I mean, it's individual taste, of course, but pomelo, as far as I'm concerned, is the most delightful, most delicious, best tasting, blows every other fruit I've ever had in my life. And I love fruit, right? And I don't eat as much of it anymore because I'm on a carnivore. But pomelo, oh my gosh. Just imagine, pomelo is like a grapefruit. It's probably 1.5 to 2 times the size of a grapefruit. And then you peel the outside off like you would an orange. Then you have the sections, and then you peel the sections, but the skin on the sections is real thick. So you got to bite the top of it, and then you just peel the sections out to get the delicious part inside. And yeah, it's to die for. I mean, you're going to get addicted to that real quick. It's so good. I've planted some pomelo trees. I don't know exactly where they are. I should have planted more in the backyard here. But I think Lilibeth planted what we had on the other side of the fence back here, and it gets so full of weeds back there. We don't get an opportunity to kill all them weeds very well. You know, it's a lot of work in the jungle. Shit grows up so quick. You know.
Daddy,
What?
we are just like, I'm just like a bajau.
What's a bajau?
Bajau mother. Yeah, we do like the bajau. They're carrying child like that, then begging, knocking all the truck in the road.
Huh? What? Are you gonna eat now?
Oh, good luck. Maybe he's
You
not
gonna
going
eat
to buy our
now?
truck.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it takes him maybe an hour or so to wake up before he really wants to eat. Right away in the morning, you don't want to eat. You gotta be up and moving around for at least an hour. Then he'll chow down. He's been chowing down the bacon. My gosh, we give him a big portion. He eat all his portion, and then I'll give him half of my portion besides, because he so loves bacon. I mean, bacon by far, he'll eat more bacon than any other meat. He probably has a pound of bacon a day, I bet you. If you want to look at it in like slices of bacon, like real small, thin slices, let's say, he'll eat 15 of those. Between 10 and 15 throughout the day. He'll eat, 6 or 8 in the morning. Then whatever's left over, he'll eat for lunch or dinner, and then he'll eat whatever else we got for meat, pork or chicken or fish. Like we got some fish now. He'll eat fish, and I only get the 3 to 5 pound tuna. Then you cut that up, fillet it out, and you get the backbone out of it, because that's pretty much all there is in tuna. So you get like 4 real nice fillets of thick tuna meat, right? And then we'll eat some of that fresh and then freeze the rest. Like we'll buy, 2 to 4 to 5 tuna fish at a time, it'd be like anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 pesos, which, you know, that's $60 to $100 worth of fish. And then that'll last us, you know, week and a half, 2 weeks. You know, every other day or so, we'll get out a package of the fish and cook it with our alongside our bacon, or we'll have, you know, we're on a tight budget, so we'll probably buy fish like that twice a month, and then, you know, we'll buy hot dogs and sausages, and we eat lots of pork here in the Philippines too. Lots of pork. Everybody's neighbors will have a lechon, which is an entire, you know, pig roast. We've probably cooked 50 pigs since I've been here the last 5 years in a lechon fashion. Sometimes 2 pigs at a time. All depends what the occasion is. But, you know, that was when I had lots of construction money to splurge and feed the whole crew and stuff I had here. But we're pretty tight budget right now, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I'm spoiled because I made good money my whole life, right? You know, 250,000 a year working the oil field, pretty much my whole life. So I had lots of money to spend, and I blew lots of money. I invested in real estate and a little bit in the stock market every once in a while, but I did not trust the stock market. And I thought the whole Western financial system would have collapsed 20 years ago, but it keeps going. I mean, the way they just print free money based on nothing, you know, it keeps all these criminals in power. And it's a sad state of affairs. I mean, the whole American society is going down the tubes so quick it's not even funny. And most of the governments of the world are the same way right now, right? Because if the U.S. is doing it, the rest of the countries are going to do it too. And so that's what they do. It's not based on nothing, but ever since the financial crisis of 2007 to 2008 happened with the mortgage crisis, so that's been what, 15, 18 years, whatever. They've been printing like it's going crazy out of style, and at the same time, central banks throughout the world has been just loading up on gold and silver, right? And then the BRICS nations, they're gaining huge power in the world right now. So now it's basically the BRICS nation access against the Western alliance, if you want to call them that. They're all gangsters. They're all criminals, but they're vying for power, and that's what the world is run by. Is just groups of gangsters, because they're all criminals. They do criminal things that the common man would never get away with. And depending on the country you're in and the level of enforcement of their bullcrap laws of taxation and fees and permits and all that other crap that they push on the common man, usury fees of every kind that you can think of, from vehicles to everything else, making laws that you have to have insurance on your vehicle to even drive your car or your truck or your motorcycle. That's all criminal activity that they just want to suck you dry as fast as they can. That's what they do. And like in the Philippines, both of these vehicles here, I don't need insurance. It's not required. It's not a law here. So I save thousands and thousands per year on insurance, you know. And I bought these vehicles that, you know, I trust in God. I drive the best I can. Sure, anything can happen. But here, if it's a no-fault accident, then you cannot sue. If you're drunk or on drugs or something like that, and you kill somebody with your vehicle and you don't have insurance, well, then they're going to sue you, and try to take your money. Well, good luck trying to collect. You know, but some people, that's all they got is just cash in case stuff like that happens. Some people can't afford it. Some people can. Being retired, most retired people are on a fixed income. Oh, there comes out some real nice sun. Right, John? Are you getting tired yet? Huh? Are you getting tired yet? Not yet? Okay, let's keep going. So, being on a retired fixed income, you can't afford the same kind of insurances and all the fees and crap that they force you to pay your whole life when you got a good paying job. There's no way. That's why it shouldn't be required for senior citizens. When you're on a fixed income, all that stuff should be free. And really, insurance is just another form of slavery as far as I'm concerned. And that's what they want you to be. They want you to be in a slavery situation, paying interest and fees and permits and costs and licenses and all the shit that they push on you your whole life. They want you to be poor. And the more you got, the more you spend, right? The more you're gonna lose. So it's good to be somewhere where they don't force that shit on you, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, John and I are still doing our walk. Probably do it another 15, 20 minutes. Well, another thing I miss about Nevada is every once in a while, maybe 3-4 times a week, for a couple hours, I go to local bar, have a beer, play video poker or Keno at the bar. They'd have the machines right in the bar. And it was very enjoyable for me. I really liked it. I mean, sometimes you hit a jackpot, and I was real lucky, so I hit lots of jackpots. But in the end, you always lose, right? But it's just an enjoyment thing, a recreation enjoyment thing. You know, as long as you don't get crazy and you're throwing thousands in the machines, you're going to be okay, because that's why you just got to set budgets for yourself. But some of these guys just go crazy, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. They blow everything, they waste everything. Oh, it's terrible. Gambling addiction. So it's good to be poor. Actually, there's a lot of advantages to being poor, really, because then you won't get yourself into financial trouble. That's why, you know, don't go on credit with anything. Have everything paid off. Like this, all this entire property, everything, all this stuff that you're looking at right here, all those vehicles right there, all paid for 100%. And I just do a minimal maintenance on changing oil and stuff on the car or truck in the van, and get rid of everything else that cost me any kind of money. I have a 4-wheeler there I bought, and you know, I hardly ever drive that, but I got it, and I would rather have that. When Leonardo gets old enough, he's gonna drive it, but it's safer than these motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Hi, buddy. Did you eat?
No. So maybe I can feed him later at lunch. He is like that sometimes.
I hope Lizelle will get back here soon. So, of course, we let Lizelle go to the school because Bone, one of their daughters, got herself in some trouble a couple weeks ago, like teenagers do, and now she's been out of school for 2 weeks. And so the parents decided to give her a second chance. So she's back at the school talking with the teachers, figuring out how much they got to pay for her to continue her education, or what kind of makeup work she needs to do to catch up with tests and subjects and stuff like that. So, you know, there's always something when you got family and kids. I mean, kids are so awesome and fun and wonderful, and your heart just explodes with love and all that when they're small. But when it gets past age 9, all that's out the window. They're going to be nothing but a burden to you. I mean, you're going to still love them, of course, but it's all downhill from age 9 in every single way almost. So that's the golden years of being with your child, from birth to age 9. After that, good luck, because they could go any way. They could go bad, they could go good. You just never know. That's why I love John. I mean, John has never spoke guile from his mouth. Means he's never said bad words, because he's nonverbal, right? He's also a virgin, and he's 22 years old, right? He's also a virgin, never been defiled by a woman. And those are the criteria in the Bible for the 144,000 warriors that when the end times come, which could be soon, we don't know, right? But I'm praying that if it comes during our lifetime, that Jesus picks John. Right, buddy? High five. Yeah. That Jesus picks John. That's my prayer, as one of the 144,000 warriors. And then in the spirit, John will gain full strength, full words, full combat ability, everything to be at Jesus' side, vanquishing the evil ones on earth. So that's my prayer for John. Right, buddy? Oh, see, now it's raining again. There was sun, and then now it's raining again. So this is what you get in the rainy season in the deep jungle in Mindanao. A lot of people were concerned because we had some earthquake here last week, but it was on the other side of the island. This island is massive. It was like over 300 miles away, and there's all kinds of mountain ranges in between us. We felt it. It was a long one, like over close to 2 minutes. Probably the longest one I've ever felt in my life, but it was no damage whatsoever here. Then they had another one 2-3 days ago near Manila, up in the northern island of the Philippines, where the capital Manila is, right in the state of Luzon. And I guess there was some damage, and all government buildings were evacuated for the day and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they had to go around and see if there was any structural damage in some of these buildings. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we got in the Philippines here, you got hurricanes, earthquakes, and volcanoes. Those are your dangers here in the Philippines. But that's why it was out of God's will that I ended up living here, because this is where my wife grew up, where I bought all the property here. 10 hectares or 8 hectares we have and built here and everything. It's the leeward side of the island of Mindanao. So 98% of the time we do not ever see a hurricane. We'll get just some high winds and some debris blowing around, a lot of rain, but we never get the full brunt of any kind of those big, huge storms because of where we're located at and how the winds predominantly are here and where the hurricanes come from, right? So hurricanes is super low problem for us here. Earthquakes, yeah, we'll get earthquakes every once in a while, but again, it's very rare we get any of the epicenters even close to this area. It's usually way away from us because we don't have any fault lines near the ocean or on the land in this area of the island. Then the third one, volcanoes. We have one dormant volcano within 50 kilometers of here that I know of, and it's been dormant for hundreds of years, and sure, it could become active at some point, but it's over 50 kilometers away, and that's not really a danger to us either here. So how you doing, buddy? Doing good?
Is that good?
So it's not that big a deal. Well, we never get drought here because it's raining. We have so much rain. It's the perfect conditions for growing anything you ever wanted to grow in your life, pretty much, except for some plants that you can grow in North America because it's a colder climate. You can't grow here because we're always between 75 and 95 here. The perfect growing, and we're constantly having to trim, right? We're having to trim all these plants and bushes and flowers and, sweeping. See how there's a pile of the flowers dropping from this tree here. Every single day, pretty much, you got to sweep And oh, it's starting to rain now, so I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been a long one, so say bye, John. Bye. Okay, bye. Love you guys. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.